Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Bircas Naso from Revii to Chamishi and on Shavuous. We're going to start today with Shavuous. So now is the season, it's Matan Torah. The Bnei Yisrael, they accepted Nasa v'Nishma. The Jews accepted the Torah after the Gentiles were offered the Torah. The Gentiles by nation after nation would ask what's in it, and whatever Hashem said, they said, oh, we can't handle that. And therefore they rejected the Torah. So when Hashem came to Bnei Yisrael, he took a mountaintop above them and he said, if you don't accept it, then Sham Tehikvuraschem, then there will be your burial place, your grave. So of course the Jews would accept it. It's either accept it or die. But the reality is no, that even if they hadn't accepted, it would not have been their grave right away. That's why it says Sham and not Po Tehikvuraschem, because if it was saying Po, then it would mean that you would die now. But saying that if you don't accept the Torah, eventually you will go off the derech, and then Sham, wherever it is that you go off the derech, that's where your kvura would be spiritually. Shechter from the Jewish Center and then Yeshiva University, I heard him say this, and I believe it's in the name of his father, that he has a different interpretation of the scenario of Kaf Aleim Harkagigas. Why does a bird go into the cleft of a mountain? Because it's hot outside and it needs shade. When Hashem came to the Bnei Yisrael, we're talking about Pesach, we're talking about Shavuos time. We're talking June or May, and 100+ degree temperature. They're hot, they're bothered, it's hard to understand, they're under a lot of pressure. So what did Hashem do? Hashem did them a favor. He took this mountain, put it upon them, and he gave it to them as a shadow to protect them. And once they cooled off, then they were able to say, Na'aseh v'nishma. Turning to this week's Parsha, so from Revii to Chamishi, sometimes we have a dearth of topics to discuss because there's only 4 psukim. This week we have a richness that we cannot delve into, even if we take one of the 3 sections. One is Sota, one is Nazir, and one is the blessings of the Kohanim. And that's what we're going to focus on today, so I can give you my blessing. So it says Yivarechecha. So there's quite a number of interpretations to what Yivarechecha means. So the most common in Rashi is Mamon, to bless you with money. And V'yishmerecha, it says to protect you from the mazikin, to make sure that you keep your money. And there's various interpretations on this. But some other interpretations on what Yivarechecha is. Another is B'divrei Torah, that everyone should be blessed in the Torah, whatever level they are in, and whatever their specialty they have, whether it's Torah Sheba'al Peh, Torah Sheba'Ksav, they should be blessed to succeed in that. Another one is that Ba'oshev v'Nachasim, that you'll be blessed with wealth and with possessions. As it says, She'em ein kemach ein Torah. You need this in order to keep the Torah, to be successful with it. Another interpretation from the Netziv is that everyone should get the bracha of whatever's important to them. So if it's monetary, then they should get that, and Yishmerecha be protected from the ganavim, from the thieves, or mitzaras ayin, either from jealousy or from being stingy and not using that wealth properly. Alternatively, if someone's a Talmid Chacham, then they should be able to get the wisdom of the Torah, and they should be protected as a Talmid Chacham from gava, from being a braggart and showing off your Torah knowledge and saying I'm wonderful and amazing, and from Chil Hashem, because whatever a Talmid Chacham does, people are watching, and if they do the slightest miscue, it can create a Chil Hashem. Yivarechecha also refers to the various blessings listed throughout the Torah when you listen to the mitzvahs. And another interpretation is it means the Pri Hadama, from what grows from the ground. There's an agrarian economy for very, very long, until fairly recently. And also V'lados Adam, the children, you should have success with your children, and V'lados Abehem, you should have success with the children of your animals. So even though I'm not a Kohen, and despite my name, I'm not even a Levi, I'd like to share it with all my listeners, their blessing as we head into the holiday of Shavuos, that they should find what they're looking for, whether it's having children, whether it's shalom bayis, whether it's a job, parnasa, whether it's having a shidduch, whether it's refuah, having good health. Whatever you're looking for, whatever you need, may you be zocha to have that blessing come true and be fulfilled. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful Shabbos and a wonderful Shavuos.